It's me. Who's ready for a story time? Cause I got a story time. I didn't know whether to film this because the guy who did this I'm still friends with on Facebook. So if he sees this, hi, how you doing? This guy back in the day was the ultimate dick. So this guy back in the day was the ultimate fuckboy, the epitome of fuckboyery. So to start off, I obviously live in the UK and I have lived all around the UK in different areas. So one of the places that I've lived is a place called Leeds. Anyone who's in the UK, Leeds is quite a popular place for like nightlife. So I moved to Leeds with my then boyfriend, who we will call Jason. So Jason and I moved into a house and the rent was kind of up there. It wasn't a lot, but we weren't making a lot. I was a typist back in the day. Jason was... Do you ever get fucked over so badly by someone that you kind of just erase everything about them, like what the job, everything? I'm struggling to think what it was, but whatever it wasn't a good job. It wasn't that good. But we needed somebody to move in because we had a spare room. So Jason asked his friend Lucas to move in. Lucas was okay. He's nice looking. He's got a pretty face. He's really nice looking. But he has the personality of a carrot. He is just like, the looks are there, but no one's home. Like he's thick as shit. But I mean, he's kind of nice, but he kind of relished in the fact that he was a fuckboy, and he loved the fact that he didn't want to settle down. He fucked girls over every week. He was talking to maybe 10 girls at a time, and that's not exaggerating. This was the time of like MySpace, so he was just talking to all the different girls. He wasn't bothered about that. But despite that, he worked a lot. He had the money to move in, pay rent, so So Jason moved in. So it was me, not Jason. So Lucas moved in and it was me, Jason and Lucas living in the house. So one day, I mean, I can't at this point keep up with the girls that he's speaking to. I'm like, oh, is it Shauna? No. Oh, is it Think? No. Oh, okay, which one is it? Like, it's like that. It's like a carousel of just depressed girls like in the house, like, because they keep getting dumped by him, and then that's what it was like. So I walk in from work and there's this girl there, and I'm not joking when I say this, it looks like she has cut her hair with a knife and fork. So she's got little tiny bits of hair sticking up in random places at different lengths, and it just looks as if she's gone like it's little tiny pieces. And I was like, and she looks at me and she goes, who are you? And remember, it's my house, it's my name on the lease. Like, Lucas is staying here because we've asked him to, blah blah blah, but it's my name on the lease. I get home and this girl that kind of looks like Chris Pratt is giving me shit. So I looked around and I was like, it's my house. Who are you? Who are you? And she looked at me and she goes like, I'm like Lucas's girl. She can't do that. It's more like. So she goes, I'm Lucas's girlfriend. And I'm like, oh, hiya, like, nice to meet you. I'm not. Can you hear the police? I love my town. Yeah, I'm not bothered. I'm kind of like, oh, hi, like, how you doing? I say, do you want a drink? Have you had anything to eat? Because I hate going to people's houses and you get that vibe of like, does he want me here? I cannot stand that. So I always go out of my way to be super nice. They want alone time in the living room. Even though Jason's got his own room, they kind of want time together, which is fine. I go upstairs because my boyfriend isn't home yet, so I just go upstairs and I chill out. And this girl is getting increasingly erratic, like really strange. From the moment you see her, she's kind of like, and she's got this short hair. It's kind of like, remember that woman in Liar Liar? I'm going to put a picture up. It's kind of like that. Like, she was really like erratic, but with She was weird. So as the night kind of goes on, a few hours have passed, I hear banging and screaming coming from just around the house. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I remember Lucas was about, I think he was about 21. Like, he wasn't young, he wasn't old, but you know, he wasn't like 15 or anything. And I think she was about 20, so she was about 20 years old. And I come downstairs because I can hear like screaming, like guttural, like screaming. So I run downstairs. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I get downstairs. Lucas is sat on the couch and his face is like this. And I look, and this girl, who we're going to call Stephanie. No offence to any Stephanies, but every Steph I've met is batshit crazy. Sometimes in a good way, sometimes in this kind of way. We'll call her Stephanie. Sorry to any Stephanies. But, so Stephanie had a huge pillow that I used to kind of like sit on the floor. I was doing something, she had a huge pillow and was just screaming and whacking him. Like, in the, like, she was trying to, I think, play with him, and he was just stood there like this, like, and she was like hitting him and screaming so loud. Like, it wasn't like it wasn't like that. She was like, ah! And I was kind of like, so I was like, are you all right? And she was like, yeah, I'm just playing. And I was like, oh, all right, okay, I'm gonna go back upstairs. It sounds like you've been murdered, so if you can just take it down a bit, because the neighbours, they're going to be knocking on. So as the night goes on, my boyfriend Jason got home, and I described, I said, this girl is kind of weird, who Lucas has brought home. We've never seen anything like it. Remember, he brought girls home all the time. I have so many stories about, there's been super kind of ones that have basically fucked in front of our faces. There's been like, there's a plethora of women, but this one, just instant crazy vibes, crazy eyes. So after I've explained to Jason once he's got home, we hear a banging noise, and it's like that. And I'm like, what could she possibly fucking be doing? This girl is like 4 foot nothing. Like nothing. Like, she's as big as like a cigarette stump. Like, she's tiny. I don't understand how this teeny tiny girl is. It literally sounds like there's a fucking murder going on in my house, and she's tiny. I don't know how this is happening. So I look a peek out of my bedroom door, and the first thing I see, the first thing my eyes sets on is a pair of what looks like dirty underwear, which she's literally like stepped out of. So she stepped out of it, and you can see, this is so horrible. So you can see like the opening, like inside bit. So basically, she's obviously stepped out of her underwear and just left fucking horrible, gross fucking. So I'm like, are they fucking, like, what is going on? So I look in the toilet. She's got the toilet door open, and she's sat on the toilet with no clothes on, just to. And any of you might be thinking, oh God, what happens when you're drunk? She wasn't drunk. None of us were drinking. She was just sat on the toilet, naked. So I'm like, I'm going to shut this door over. You carry on doing whatever the fuck you're doing, but are these yours? Oh, after that happens, and I'm just like, get this girl out of my house. Get out, get out, get out. So we hear a big, massive argument break out downstairs, and all I can hear Lucas say is, fucking just get out, just leave, just get out. That's what I can hear him saying. And I can hear her screaming at him and yelling, but I can't make out properly what she's saying. So again, I'm like, oh God. So I go downstairs, sat there with, she put the same panties on that she left outside my bedroom door back on, and I put like a small tank top on, but she was still like sat on the couch looking all erratic, like, he was like, just get out, just leave, just like, this is too much, just leave. And she was like, nah, but you don't understand, I've got nowhere to go, my mum won't let me in the house because we've had a falling out, blah blah. Like, she was getting upset, which isn't nice. So she runs at him and she pushes him against the wall. I run over and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what? Who found you? Like, where did you find this? Did you like live in a cave with no social fucking skills? See, Lucas, they've been eating. This is the weirdest thing I think I've ever witnessed. So they were eating. There was there was 2 tubs of like soft cheese, so like Philly, like Philadelphia, and they had like little biscuits and I think some like avocado or something like that. I don't know, but on like a tray in the living room on the table, and he literally, she was screaming at him saying like, I can't believe you brought me home and I can't go home, you know I can't go home, blah, blah, blah. Like, she was like screaming in his face. He just, so he literally grabbed like this, like scooped a big, like a bowl of cheese, like Philadelphia cheese, like a big fucking bowl of cheese, and she kind of thinks that he's going to throw it in her face, so she starts running. He chases after her, and remember, I'm watching all this, and I think Jason's in the room at this point as well. So he chases after her, and she's getting like a little bit giggly now, like, oh, okay, maybe he likes me again because he's chasing me with cheese. And we see her run and him run. He catches up with her near the door and just goes, and literally turns her hair into a cheese mohawk. Like, just fucking puts cheese all in her hair. All, like, remember, just as a reminder, no one's drunk. This is sober, babe. So much cheese, and you can just see it like, ugh. So he literally things it up into a mohawk. Jason is dying laughing. And I'm like, Lucas, you can't do that. At this point, this girl sat on the stairs and she's like, I can't believe you did that, my hair's ruined. And he's like, get out of my house. She brought like a night bag over to sleep with, so her pyjamas and stuff like that in it. Hopefully a change of panties, because they've been around the house, obviously. But yeah, she had a bag which was, I'm guessing, had like pyjamas, stuff like that in. And that was in Lucas's room. So Lucas ran up the stairs as this girl was crying on the steps. So I sit down next to her and I'm like, are you alright? And he's like, look, there's cheese and me. At this point, this is surreal. This is, not only am I thinking, this bitch is crazy, she's in my house, I'm also thinking, what the fuck are we invited into our house? Because this guy is just giving this girl a cheese mohawk. Could have rang her a taxi. He made it look like, you know, if Green Day really liked Derry. It was fucked. It was so fucked. Anyway, so he goes upstairs and he gets the bag that she bought and he just flings it downstairs and it hits her back because she's sat on the stairs, and he's like, get out of my house. And she bursts out crying and she's like, you know that I can't go. She just said that things that were going on at home were making her just really down and she didn't want to go home, and he knew that. So I don't know whether he told her, move in with us. Like, I don't know when she was expecting to leave. But either way, I was like, right, I'll stay downstairs with you then. Because, you know, obviously there's 2 couches. Like, I'll stay downstairs with you, but in the morning, you know, you kind of, like, have to leave. Not, you know, like, not in a bad way. It's just, I don't know this girl, remember. It's Lucas's girlfriend. This is crazy. And I was like, do you want to get a shower? And she said, no. So she slept with a cheesy head on my couch. So during that night that we stayed on the couch, after a while I pretended to be asleep for hours because she just would not stop talking about really just mind-blowing stuff. She was saying that she thought that her and Lucas were going to get married, like he was the one for her and all this, and I thought that, you know, he's such a shit. Like, if she really believes that they are in this for the long term. What's he said to her to make her believe that? You know, he's such a shit. And then he asked, well, how long have you been speaking for? I was thinking it was going to be about 3 months, something like that. She said, nearly a week. Bitch. You don't even know if you want to be friends after a week. You don't know each other that well. So you thinking that you want to marry at the age of 20 this guy who, what I later found out was your second time of meeting him. You are a little, you know, you need help. Not from me, don't have my number, but you do need help. The next morning came, Lucas literally came downstairs, and he had work the next day, so he came downstairs, he was all ready, grabbed his keys and went, right, where are you going? Like, I was like, where are you going? And he said, I'm going to work. You have to tell her to leave because I'm not dealing with that. And I was like, what happened? And he said she just got she was freaked out of nowhere, started hitting him again with a cushion, but started screaming at him, saying horrible things to him, and just being a crazy bitch, so get her out. And I was like, fuck, okay. At this point, I was 16, so I was a little bit younger than them all. So she wakes up in the morning, and I'm like, all the cheese is kind of just crusted on her head. When she wakes up, I'm like, you need to leave. I'm sorry, but Lucas has said that you need to leave. He didn't say this, but I said that he's going to call you later, and then later on I made him call her. But I was just like, yeah, you've got to leave, like, he'll sort it out with you later, but, you know, you kind of got to leave. So she got in the taxi, so yeah, she sped away in a taxi, and I thought that would be the last of it. Obviously they didn't get on, so I thought that would be the last of it. So Lucas called her, I think they broke up, I'm not too sure, and he lived with us for a good, maybe a year, and he would always tell me about girls that he was fucking about with all the time, and her name never came up again. But me and Jason went to the pictures one Saturday, this was a few months after, and in the line in the front of us, like a few couples before us, he was with her. Why would you ever even talk to a guy again who has literally put cheese all in your hair, threw your bag at you, and literally told you to fuck off out of his house? Why would you ever? You would block his number, you would never speak to them again. There's a story time of just one of the many girls who I had to meet in that house where I lived. If you want to know even more, because this is kind of, I'm just telling you, like, this is not the weirdest one. It's not the weirdest one, but at that point it was the weirdest one. But there was lots more to follow. If you want to know, again, let me know, because I can tell you this is just kind of, if you like it, you know. So if you like Storytime, subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.